I made an earlier video where I was wearing this welding helmet. This is a cheapie. This is not a real expensive helmet. Now, if I was a professional welder, I'd get a good helmet. You know, either one with the audio darkening feature or one with a little flip-up lens on there. The real expensive ones, you can change the lenses on there from lighter to darker. You got like a little kit with different, depending upon what you're actually welding, what you actually need. Oh, I had a bug on my hand. But anyway, I have no idea why, a video that I made with me in a welding helmet would get so many views. You don't see Itchy Boots, Natalie, wearing of course, she's got a motorcycle helmet, when she's on a motorcycle. So, but she's got like 3 million subscribers. I've got less than 500 subscribers. So maybe I need to put on a motorcycle helmet. And of course, I'd kill myself if I hopped on a motorcycle. You don't see Adam the Woo he's not wearing any type of helmet. No, I've never seen him wear any type of helmet, not a bicycle helmet or any helmet. But anyway, I don't think Adam the Woo knows how to weld. Now, I don't call myself a welder. I did get this helmet as a train in the background. Now I'm going to overtalk. I think that's the first train I've heard since I was on that tracks yesterday morning. And I'm glad I'm not hung up on those tracks now, because I'd get run over if I won those tracks now. Sometimes you hear a train every couple hours. Sometimes you don't hear a train for 3 or 4 days. So I'm not quite sure. I guess that only thing that run through here now are freight trains. Amtrak used to run through here until they had that one derail out west of here. And sometime I do need to figure out where that derailment did happen and chase out to now if some chick wants to overnight with me that knows where that derailment happened or has a good idea and just wants somebody to go with her out there. Hey, let me know. We can both wear welding helmets. You can get your welding helmet put on and see if they get you more views. Now the couple of the chicks I don't see Wonder Hussy wearing a welding helmet. Chick, Sarah, you ever think about putting on a welding helmet? Or let's see, who else could I suggest wear a welding helmet? I know some welders that do wear welding helmets. Now this started off with Alexa, and she's got one welding helmet she puts on. It's not what I'd call a welding helmet. It's kind of something that looks kind of stupid. The lens on it looks more like for brazing, like you'd use with oxyacetylene, to braze. Now I'm a little bit better with the torch. I've got air propane turbo torch that I'll silver solder with. That's bringing copper tubing up to about 1200 degrees Fahrenheit to silver solder. I can do that. I can make a really pretty looking joint silver soldering either with air propane or oxyacetylene because I do that a fair amount. That's what I do. Air conditioning. That's what a lot of AC guys learn how to do with the torch is silver solder. And if you can't silver solder with a torch, you might as well give it up as an AC guy. Let's see what else I was going to cover. The people that you never see with the welding helmet. I have no idea why I'm really, really delving out into the weeds. I'm sure that train engineer that was just going by and that train didn't have a welding helmet on. Now the guy that's repairing some of the equipment, maybe he's resurfacing some of the wheels that they're going to pull off the engine and then put back on there once it's repaired. Yeah, I'm sure he's wearing a welding helmet to do his repair job. I have no idea why I'm making this video, just to be silly, I suppose. Hey, Alexa. It's Alexa XJ's $6.99. If you want to prove me wrong, if you want to show me your equipment, if you want to show me some of your projects, put some of your projects here on YouTube, like you're doing an automotive project, like you're doing some type of restoration or something. If you've got something here in the valley, here in the, around the Phoenix area, more than 100 miles of here, hey, you get a hold of me. I'll help you wrench on something. Now, if you want somebody to weld on something, and if you don't care what the weld looks like, I could probably do it. But you may well be a better welder than me because anybody that's ever done much is going to be better than me. But that's not really what I really haven't done enough welding to become good at it. Just showing my hat. Sometime I'm going to dig out my wire feed machine, but it's been sitting so long that the wire in the spool is all rusted. If I'm ever going to use it, I'd have to buy another spool and replace a bunch of parts on it. I'd have to have a good reason to want to turn it on, fix it, and use it. Okay, love you. Maybe we'll see. Maybe Adam the Woo will buy a welding helmet and put it on. I doubt he'd never know how to use a welding helmet. Okay, bye-bye.